Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 27 of Let's Play Hearkenwold, Knights of the Chalice 2 version. Hope you guys are doing well and ready to get it in with me and have some fun. We are
game selected.
having an absolute blast with Hearkenwold. We're now in the woodworks in the dwarven village of Hamhock. Let's continue exploring and see what we can find.
Yes.
Here's Clara. Hello, I'm Clara. Hope you don't trip over anything in Pa's messy workshop. So you're the woodcutter's buxom daughter. Nice to meet you, stranger. Have you brought any interesting news from the outside world? Clara, don't go bothering our guests. Yes, Pa. I hope he doesn't expect me to become a carpenter like the rest of the family. I've got 4 brothers, you know, and they like to build just fine. What would you prefer to do, Clara? Well, I'm old enough to go to the mountain now. When all this worry about attacks and invasion is over, I'd like to pursue an apprenticeship as a scribe. If I venture into the mountain halls, perhaps I can mention your name to a dwarven scholar. Farewell. Oh. Container items, another chest we can take. Yeah, let's give it to Elitharia. There's nothing in it, right? But we can maybe put some items inside, such as the spear, which is seemingly unsellable. And we'll give some items for that. These are all like kind of just a random assortment of stuff. Let's throw the hedge root in, and we'll give Elitharia that. The amethyst to put in. Eshe's rose, the torch, the spade, and the diamond. And we'll keep the key ring and the grappling hook. And Elitharia can dump some of this stuff in. Awesome. So, okay, very good. Oh wait, we take the chest with us, right? Yeah, it's coming with us.
Yes, my friend.
Alright, anything up here?
Right away. I can't go there.
Alright, let's get out of here. And continue exploring.
Uh-huh.
Come up here. Otto's Outdoor Goods. A sign hanging in front of this building bears markings that read Otto's Outdoor Goods and Supplies. What do you want? I see you have a few minor magic items for sale that are a bit out of my adventuring budget. You don't like my prices? Go somewhere else. Seems someone is in an ill mood. What's it to you? I'm fed up with this mountain lockdown and it's killing me business. If I could get my hands on one of them Christos varmints, I'd wring its scraggly neck. How does the access to the mountain affect your trade? Look, the welfare of this village is built upon a solid foundation. The partnership with the smiths of the mountain. They forge all manner of goods in there, which they then sell to this outpost. We in turn market these wares to outsiders, humans and elves who might never otherwise find such exceptional craftsmanship. But with the gates closed, there has been no traffic or merchandise for almost 2 weeks. Only our hated enemies will try to damage our carefully constructed financial networks, and I despise those who interfere with just and lawful commerce. So are you gonna stand there and rub it in, or are you gonna buy something? I'd like to see your wares. Oh my. Elfin cloak. An exceptional cloak made by secretive folk who travel through the forest. Armor +1. Melee attack, ranged attack rolls +1. 25% acid resistance. Whoa. Studded leather. Hide. Penalty to speed is -5, but the defense is 4 versus leather, which is 2. And hide is medium armor. Studded leather is light armor. It's a 3. Masterwork. This brown set of worked leather is reinforced with metal studs, making it more durable. Hide doesn't have a description. Longbow, short bow, cure moderate, a torch, heavy crossbow, burning crossbow for 99, special crossbow forged to grant the user some protection from fire, 1d10. Full round action to reload. Does not add strength modifier to damage. It's masterwork +1, 25% resist to fire. Arrows, crossbow bolts, a key ring, sling bullets, and a sling. That elven cloak, though. That thing is sweet. Let's give that to probably Elitharia. Or maybe Cammy, who needs the attack roll bonus. Let's see, her attacks are such and such. She's got the most attacks, so we should probably give that elven cloak for her. Right, Tethazar has attacks, but they seem to not do much damage. I mean, they are -1, some of them, the Kukri. Even landing a crit with that doesn't seem to do much. Kind of not as great a character as I expected, but she's starting to get wisdom. She's starting to get spells. I don't know why I gave her 16 charisma. Paladin, yeah. So she's starting to get powers and spells, which I don't use enough. I need to start using lay on hands and smite and stuff. Foolish. I keep forgetting about it. Elitharia only has 1 attack, so you gotta make it count. She's also good with the bow, though. So I'm gonna give that to Cammy, the elven cloak. We have 606 left. Give her the elven cloak. Bong bong. Now look at this. Even the bite goes up 1. Beautiful. Still not doing much damage. Maybe with that +1, I can look into giving her... Is a light pick? No, it's a pick. It's a light weapon, though. 20 by 4 on the crit. Short sword's a light weapon, 1d6, 19 to 20. Let's see how these look with Cammy. She can't use the pick. But the short sword instead of the dagger. Let's get a look at it right now. It's +8, 1d3 +1, +9.
Easily done.
Try to do it in this window. +9, +8, +7, and it does more damage. So I don't know why I didn't have her with the short sword before. It only does a little bit more damage, though. Very little. 1 point of with the 1d4 instead of 1d3. But I guess it's an upgrade. Dagger. Sell that for 1. No, for 1 we might as well. Well, who's gonna use a dagger? Xena has a quarterstaff. Tom Buckle has a club. Let's look at Tom Buckle. I know this is not anything of big, importance. Sell it. And a light crossbow for 35. Cammy can use it at a +9 yet. That would at least give her a ranged attack if it ever comes up. So little moves, but could mean something someday. And actually, the heavy crossbow 1d10, it takes a full round action. So I'm not going to do it for a full round action. But the burning crossbow, full round, yet it's masterwork and +1. And 25% resistance to fire and 1d10 versus 1d8. Let's check her attacks now with that. +9, 1d6. So she'd be doing 1d8 with the burning crossbow. No. Light crossbow's 1d8. She's doing 1d6. Burning crossbow's 1d10. So she'll be doing 1d8 at a +1 with 25% fire resist for how much? 99? Yeah, we'll grab it. Tom Buckle's got the Sling of Fire. Xena's got the Sling of Fire. Elitharia's got Winky's bow. Cammy. It's a +10, 1d8 +1 actually, perfect. And the light crossbow. Right, Tethazar can't use it, I can't use it. It gets sold for 17, nice. And the light pick, sell for 2. Yeah. Potion of Cure Moderate. 2 Cure Light and a Cure Moderate. Potion of Haste. Astragalus. Goblin Beer is Cure Moderate. Xena has Potion of Greater Invisibility. Get her a Cure Moderate. Then finally, Studded Leather. It's light. It's going to be a +1 for Cammy. So let's just get it. I think it's going to be a +1, 25. 21 instead of 20, yeah. It looks good. Everything looks good about it. Taking her to 21, beautiful. Every little point counts. 25 for the leather, perfect. And there was one more item, wasn't there? There was one more that was pretty special. Short bow. Crossbow, a torch, leather, hide. Hide is medium. There's nobody here who can even wear medium that would need it. Wait, this is what? Armor's +9. Hide is a 4 dex bonus, which is -1. This is a 9. Yeah, no competition there. I guess that's it. Do we need sling bullets? For 1, we'll buy them. Crossbow bolts, anybody? For 1, we'll buy them. Arrows we have plenty of. Keyring, okay. Got some nice stuff there. Awesome.
As you wish.
It's quick save. Very nice haul there to start. The Brewster's Cudgel. Ah, it's got an indoors. Cool.
I can't go there.
Can't go there. Oh, I'm looking at it backwards. Hammer forever. Hello there. Who are you? The name's Farron Goldsmack. I'm waiting for Crag-Aim Tunnel Guard so we can drink to our king. You're a very loyal soldier. Talk to Justice. Oh, grief and ashes. You seem rather despondent. Yes, good day. Oh, well, it's not that good, I'm afraid. Good, perhaps there's some way I can help. That's mighty kind of you, but I'm afraid I'm in a bit of predicament. My name is Rai Tethazar. If I can, I would like to help. Thank you, Rai Tethazar. The name's Justice. I'm a trader from the port city of Saldanis. I recently had some business to take care of within the mountain, and while I was there, I picked up an elixir of healing for my ailing nephew, but somehow I've gone and lost the bottle. When I tried to go back to see the cleric, they told me the gates have been shut, and I haven't been able to get back in. I'm leaving the village tomorrow. It would be a long ride back home, and if I return empty-handed, I don't know if Bosco will make it. I will look around, though I make no promises. If I can locate the potion or another, I'll bring it to you. Are we ready to leave yet? Feels like we've been stalking this village for 1,000 years. Sunshine. Shadow. I suspect you might be exaggerating just a little. Well, there hasn't been anything exciting to do around here. Eagle. Oh, and saving the town from a wild boar attack wasn't thrilling enough? But how was I supposed to know those boars belonged to that farmer? They were behind a fenced barnyard, Sunshine. You would think that dwarf would have been happy to see him return to him. You were the one who let them loose. Oh, right. It appears, friends, that we have new visitors in town. Have you heard any news from the mountain? Greetings, Xena. My name is Egil Torkelson. I have journeyed to this village with my companions after receiving an urgent letter from our dwarven comrade, who suspected there might be trouble afoot. Alas, since we've arrived, we haven't any word from our friend, and the guards will not allow us to enter the mountain. Perchance you also seek to pass within the gilded halls? This may be an omen that our fortunes are about to change. How do you mean? We can discuss further on the morrow, if you wish. Indeed, our only hope, I pray we might be able to convince the guards to grant us entry. And if they don't let us in this time, Sunshine Wayfinder. We'll ask nicely. Farewell.
Of course.
Alright, we've got...
Yes.
What can I do for you, outsider? Mulligan. Have you heard any rumors? Barley has been itching to get inside the mountain. You should see him after you speak with the mayor. Barley, how do you feel about what's going on? You mean the restricted access to the mountain and these soldiers in town? I think this is all a power play by the king, if you really want to know. He's very self-conscious of the fact that he is not Dwarven Hamhock, his glorious predecessor, and this show of force is just a means of exerting his control, proving that he's in charge. I'd like to see what you have on tap. A Dwarven Ale, cure moderate, it's cheap. A Dwarven Spirit, restore all expended spell slots. A strong power-packing alcohol rectified by the dwarves. Dwarven beer brewed from warm fermentation. Brewster's Cudgel Room Key, impossible, this item's not in your possession. Okay, cure moderate. Let's get one for Tonbuckle. All spell slots recovered. Tonbuckle, it's only 15. I don't know about the Brewster's Room Key. Does that give me unlimited saves, rests or something up here?
As you wish.
Let's grab it and see. This is a key to access the guest rooms of the Brewster's Cudgel. Put it on the key ring.
Yes, my friend.
Greetings, Alzarian, and welcome to the Brewster's Cudgel. Any attractions around here I should be aware of? Not that I can think of. I imagine you're just passing through. Not much to see, and that's the way we dwarves like it. Yes, well, I'm thinking your ear has been lent to more than a few patrons and travelers over the past 10 days. Oh, sounds like you've been to see the mayor, or maybe talked with Talbreth? I might have. Either way, I'm interested in your thoughts on the matter. Some of us are indeed a bit restless. I know quite a few dwarves who are simply annoyed to have the mountain militia down here, disrupting our way of life. As for myself, I am in truth fearful that a horrific attack is nigh. Why hasn't the mayor called for an evacuation of the village if this threat is substantial? What? Leave our homes and families? Never! That is not the dwarven way. If the enemy does come through, then we in the village will stand our ground, our backs against the mountain if need be, but we will never run away. I'm going to look some more into this and discover exactly what's going on.
Okay. As you wish.
So...
Okay.
Where's the key go? Oh, right in there. Keep your hands off me gold. Pardon me, who are you? My name is Dalesdack Brimstone. I've got a table full of coin here, 1 fair and square and a wager, and you can't have none of it. Well, we'll leave you to your greed.
Will do.
Hearkenwold smack. Door's lock requires a key to unlock. Oh, room's back here, so
Yes, my friend.
interesting. It's a quick save. This game is just the module that keeps on giving. Ah, The Line of Kings Volume 1. No kidding. Definitely check that out. Alright, we'll read that in a minute. We can rest here.
I'll take care of this.
At least provides a blanket and place to lay down one head. Will you rest? Not right now.
I will handle it.
Just seeing if there's maybe anything else in here.
I'll open it.
A big bed.
I'll handle it.
I wonder if you get a bonus for sleeping in that bed. Oh, Ralgar Deep Shaft. Harumph, they seal the gates of the mountain, but they can't keep the door to my own room locked. Who are you? I'm Ralgar Deep Shaft. Now get out of my room. Sorry, we didn't mean to disrupt you. Okay, so we're fully rested.
At once. Uh-huh.
Nothing with the fireplace or
I'll
anything.
take care
Okay.
of this. Easily done.
Registry. This is the registry for guests of the Brewster's Cudgel to sign in. Flipping through the pages back 7 days ago, you come across an entry that catches your attention. One name is written in clear, flowing script. Egil Torkelson. Immediately below is written Darwin Hamhock, the heroic former king of the dwarves. However, this name is crossed out and hastily scribbled beneath it is Sunshine Wayfinder. I think this was someone's idea of a joke. Kennifer. We should ask them about that. Hello, why are you going to help me break out of this dusty old village? By the name, my name is Sunshine Wayfinder. Sure, why not? I'm feeling lucky. Have you heard about the legend of the Masked Observer? Who? The Masked Observer? Oh well, he's a very famous halfling crime fighter. A halfling crime fighter? He's more like a detective. You see, when there's a horrible crime committed, the Masked Observer will arrive on the scene and start following around the prime suspect. He doesn't apprehend the suspect or get physically involved. He just follows the person around all over the place, asking lots of questions. The Masked Observer will show up in the person's life at most unexpected hours, and sometimes embarrassing or awkward moments. Usually the suspect ends up confessing to the crime. It's a wonder he doesn't drive the suspect to that. Oh, we've got quests? The Masked Observer? Masked Observer. No, that just gives us some XP, I think. Yeah, we're down to 673. Sunshine Wayfinder, Egil. My name is Egil Torkelson, chaplain of the Fortress Realmfur. I hope we can find more answers within the mountain. I'm very concerned for our dwarven friend. Is there something you need, Elzarian? Would you tell me something of your younger years, how you came to the Fortress Realmfur? It is not a very interesting story. My parents were good people, but humble tillers of the land. They lived in Umial, just north of Scardale, and all their lives. Diligently, we would harvest the crops every autumn, but alas, I was a slight youth, and regret I could give only limited manual help. Not that I was of mind to seek a career in agriculture anyway. Yeah, I was a great lover of books, longing to pursue a scholarly profession. My family had no money, of course, to send me to the teachers in the city. They could scarce afford to buy me the precious few books I held so dear. And then I met a friar, Brother Decipod, who introduced me to the idea of joining the clergy. When I was 15 years old, he offered me a position as assistant clerk at his temple. This meant I moved to the city, leaving my parents behind. And home behind. But it was there in the Church of Scardale's second common district that a great change took place within me. Immersed day and night in the written holy scriptures, I slowly lost interest in the letter of the word, but craved for the spirit. 2 years later, I was allowed to join the seminary. This is Ray Tethazar. Thus started your path to the priesthood. Over the next 3 years, Ray Tethazar, relations between Scardale and Realmfur grew rather strained. Vocal dissent was common on the streets as the first wave of soldiers began to make their presence known. Even then, some talked of rebellion, while delegates sent to the Duke returned frustrated and chagrined. But I sought not to perpetuate such strife and ill feelings borne by so many citizens of Scardale. Instead, I wanted to meet this Orgoth Balinor, the Duke of Realmfur. I wanted to understand him, learn about him, and perhaps steer him from the course of tyranny. Thus did I approach the city bishop with hopes of being assigned to the fortress. He scoffed at me, saying that to seek service with the Duke was to surrender forever one's freedom. But just after my 21st birthday, my request was granted. In the Realmfur Temple, I continued my studies, and despite the bands of barons and petty nobles who paraded daily through the fortress, I grew strong in my faith and piety. Most of the priests I met were good men, so it was easy to understand why they were repelled by Duke Balinor's practices. Some risked excommunication by openly opposing him. These men were driven from the gates. Then there were the acolytes and clerics who succumbed to the Duke's corruption, but they proved faithless, filling their own coffers behind Orgoth Balinor's back. Thus he found himself searching for an honest man to administer his disreputable institution. And so he made you the fortress chaplain. Indeed, Duke Balinor summoned me before his throne and there informed me of my new station. I was given little choice in the matter. Oh, he could have let us borrow the key with charisma. Do you suppose the lockdown of the mountain is somehow connected to the trouble between Realmfur and Scardale? You would be a wiser person than me to draw that conclusion. This is all very interesting. Farewell. More XP. 10 XP. Here we have Shadow. I am called Shadow, but do not think of asking any further about my past. It is just Shadow then. Yes, just Shadow. I would feel more comfortable if you told me something about where you are from. The magic user gives a sigh of strained annoyance. I was raised on Blizelbaron, the Isle of Whispering Trees, an isolated refuge of elves shrouded in secrecy. That is where I completed my studies before removing to more human civilization. 160 seasons past, I was found washed upon those shores. The boy who would dare learn elven magic forbidden to men, and then vanished in the midst of the night. Now think not of asking any more about me. We all have our secrets, Arcana. XP. So that was really interesting. I enjoyed that. Especially the Duke Realm 4, not yes. Sunshine Wayfounder, but Egal Torkelson story. That was really cool. And dope that it involves XP too. Not much, but 30 XP total. That's not bad. Okay. Mulligan. How do you feel about what's going on? We bought all his items. Oh, let's take a moment to catch our breath and read The Line of Kings, Volume 1. Farbane I led his people west from Titanskin into the Orthus Mountains. He established the kingdom of Hamhock, but aggressive excavation awakened a lord of the underworld. Fabian ruled for 43 years before he perished in the cursed 545th year. So his people were led west from Titanskin into the Orthus Mountains, and that's where Hamhock was made. Nordor Deephill was the son of Farbane's sister. Ruler of the dwarves during the darkest times, he was instrumental in forging the golden sword that lit the way back to the mountain. Oh, this is awesome, bro. After 34 years as king, he was cut down in the First Goblinkin War in the 594th year. 3 Faxcrest, son of Borovar Faxcrest, who wedded Nordor's sister, was called the Soul Cleaver. Righteous and wrathful, he waged holy war against the undead and thus died in battle, ending his 50-year reign in the 645th year. Ovar Faxcrest was the first son to succeed his father to the throne. He continued the war relentlessly, winning back the lower halls of the Hamhock kingdom. He ruled for 61 years, but met a fate similar to his father in the mid-mountain battle of the 707th year. This sounds awesome, and it's very well written, and I'd love to hear more. I hope there's more books and stuff in the game. Can we use it?
It doesn't work.
Grappling hook?
It doesn't work.
I just wanted to see if that had any kind of use. Alright, very good, very good. Got Tonbuckle, a cure potion. There's also this heal. Click to buy healing for this character. All you have to trade with a cleric, druid, sorcerer, or psychic healer. Makes sense. Alright. And Justice again. Right, the bottle. Is there anything... We can't attack, right? We can talk. He's got a fist. There's no way to, like, pickpocket. Yeah, he's got a masterwork cuirass. Kennifer. Care for a round of drinks, or perhaps a servant platter of fine dwarven meats? Not at this time.
I can't go there.
Mulligan. Okay,
Sure.
I guess we're
As you wish.
done
I'll open
here.
it.
We should go talk to the mayor,
Right
but I'm
away.
gonna keep walking around and ignoring that. Bunch of stuff to do over here. Keep away from my pigs. I beg your pardon, we have no interest in casting pearls before swine. Oh. And who are you? The name's Hafnar. I'm the village pig farmer. Now beat it. Not very friendly, are you? Good day. A cluster of buildings here includes a barn and a wooden shed with a sturdy lock. Try to pick it? Who will try? Cammy.
I'll open it.
She opened it. Oh my gosh, look at this. Whoa. A scythe. I wish someone had picks to use this, because 20 by 4 plus a bonus to trip plus 2. It's only worth 10, but we'll take it. Open that up and put it in there. A sickle, light sword. Also a bonus to trip and disarm. How does disarm work again? Standard action. Triggers opposed attack rolls. If you're wielding two-handed weapon, you get +4 on this special attack roll. If you're wielding a light weapon, you get a penalty of -4. If one of the combatants has a higher size category than the opponent, he gains an attack roll bonus of +4 for each point of size category above that of his opponent. A successful disarm attempt gives the disarm condition to the defender. If your opponent's wearing spiked gauntlets, he can't be disarmed. Doesn't trigger attacks of opportunity. Improved disarm, greater disarm, advantages of disarm over trip. A creature may be receiving an armor class bonus of more than 4 points from their shield, exceeding the armor class penalty it would receive when prone. Wow, this is really advanced stuff, and stuff I should really take heed of. Disarm requires opposed attack rolls, while trip requires a melee touch attack in addition to opposed strength checks. Therefore, depending on the target's strength and base attack bonus, it may be easy to disarm but difficult to trip. So attack rolls, that's really cool. I don't understand this though. Maybe receiving an armor class bonus of more than 4 points from their shield. You disarm their shield? Exceeding the armor class penalty it would receive when prone. So prone, you take a penalty of -4 to armor class against melee. Do not take any action except to stand up. Snakes, small flying creatures, oozes, and incorporeal creatures are immune to this condition. Exceeding the armor class penalty it would receive when prone. Oh, so you disarm the shield and you may knock another 4 points from their armor class by disarming that shield. I got it. And this makes sense. This is just an attack roll instead of a melee touch attack and a strength check. A creature like a snake man may be very difficult to trip due to its stability bonus, while it may be easy to disarm. If it's wielding a one-handed weapon and holding a shield, some creatures are completely immune to tripping. Likewise, the defender may have improved trip, providing a defensive bonus against trip, while it may not have the feat improved disarmed, which provides a defensive bonus against disarm. We could look into that and stuff, check out their feats. Not 100% required, but maybe when we play Augury of Chaos it will be. Finally, a creature may have improved stand but not improved draw, meaning that the creature would trigger attacks of opportunity when rearming but not when standing up. That is some great info to know. And trip, we should know about trip, allows you to force your opponent to fall prone. You can only trip an opponent who's one size category larger than you, the same size or smaller. Like we said, melee touch attack and strength check required. Each character gains a bonus of +4 for each point of size category above medium, or a penalty of -4 for each size category below medium. I also have improved throw with Eleutheria. We should really use that once in a while. Creatures and characters who are exceptionally stable receive a bonus of +4 or more. For example, see the Centaur and Mountain Dwarf. Other stable creatures include monstrous centipedes, mounted warriors, giant spiders, giant crabs, tigers, megaliths, snake men, water elementals, fire elementals, genies, and djinns. If the target has the grappling, stuck, or quicksand condition, it receives a bonus of +4. So if they're grappling, or if they're stuck, I'm not sure what stuck is. Oh, inside of a web spell. We haven't seen spiders yet. Trip does not trigger attacks of opportunity when you use. That's cool. If a creature is bull rushed or tripped while balancing, the bull rush or tripped attempt is automatically successful, and the creature receives the condition prone and falling. So balancing, you lose your dex bonus to armor class. We've seen this a few times on Grease, like Grease Psionicist or whatnot. Let's go back first to snakes. Yeah, are immune to tripping. Okay. Yeah, we'll look at balancing. If a creature takes damage from an enemy while balancing, it must succeed on a reflex saving throw or fall prone. Creature receives the conditions prone and falling. What's falling? You can obtain this condition from, okay. You can also fall due to a bull rush or slide action into a square of lower elevation. A throw creature action into any square as a result of gust of wind, which we've been using. A falling creature becomes prone and it may slide to other squares. If you fall down while balancing on a slope square or a ledge, you automatically slide to the unoccupied square of lowest altitude, like the bottom of a staircase. You can see that in my earlier Knights of the Chalice 2 tutorial playthrough. We had a bunch of characters fall down the steps and stuff, and that is massive. That's really awesome that you could do that, though. Sliding occurs in the 4 main directions, not diagonally. Falling damage. If you're falling into a water square, see swimming, you take 1d6 points of bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet of altitude decline, minimum 1d6. Otherwise, you take 1d6 of bludgeoning damage for every 5 feet of altitude decline. So the water cushions your blow a little bit. Swimming. This applies to non-flying creatures when swimming during combat. We've seen this once or twice. You receive a -2 to attack rolls, -2 to armor class against melee, a +8 bonus to armor class against ranged, wow, a +4 bonus to reflex saving throws, movement costs are doubled, you cannot charge and you cannot take a 5-foot step, creatures within the water subtype ignore the penalties and restrictions, like a water elemental or something. The spell Freedom of Movement Touch has no effect on swimming movement penalties. Also see the feat Water Affinity. So much cool stuff in this game, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. Gets us a little better info. Cammy. Sickle. What if she were to use that in the offhand? Sickle, 1d4 + 1. And that would give her the trip and disarm bonuses. So I think I'd rather that than a short sword. Same damage, same attack bonus. Without the bonus to tripping and stuff. Short sword does have 5% more critical range. It's okay though, it's still a ×2. We're not at a merchant to sell, but we'll try to sell that. Floor items. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What happened to the rest of the floor items? There they are. We've got a hand axe, just 1d6, 20 by 3. We'll put that in there to sell. We've got a club, a light hammer, bonus to sunder rolls. What's sunder? Standard action that allows you to reduce the target's AC by battering its armor, shield, scales, shell, or any other physical defenses. Only slashing and bludgeoning can be used to sunder weapons. A sunder attempt triggers opposed attack rolls. If you're wielding a two-handed weapon, you gain +4. On this special attack roll, if you're wielding a light weapon, it's -4. If one of the combatants has a higher size category than his opponent, he gains an attack roll bonus of +4 for each point of size category above that of his opponent. A successful sunder attempt reduces the enemy's AC by 1 point until the end of combat. The effect is cumulative. You can keep doing it. The armor class cannot be reduced below 0. You can remove the sunder condition using heal, mass heal, or cleansing. Does not trigger attacks of opportunity. You can see improved sunder, greater sunder. That's pretty awesome. Light hammer. It's only worth 1 GP, but we'll take it to sell. Club has nothing special. Dagger just worth 2 GP. A torch worth 50. We'll grab that. And here's the big thing, a woodcutter's axe. This is the axe of a woodsman or hunter. Legend has it that wolves are known to fear this blade. Animal Bane, +1 masterwork. What's Animal Bane? Against foes of the designated type, animals, the weapon's enhancement bonus is +2 better than normal enhancement bonus, and base damage is increased by 2d6. 1 enchantment point. Bane exceptions. The extra damage from Bane, all types, is not multiplied on a critical hit. It's also not doubled on a successful charge with a valorous weapon or when using a spear, trident, or halberd against a charging enemy. That's it's only worth 50. And nobody has hand axes. So if we look at go to inventory quick and look at the hand axe. There we go. Can anybody use that? Nobody has axes. Maybe we'll give Tom Buckle no, he's at a terrible strength. So does Cena. Cammy could maybe use it in the offhand if it's a light weapon. If we get her axes, but okay. Well, that was cool. Half an hour. You keep that halfling imp away, you hear? I'll call the guards. I've never met you before. A statue. We're 43 minutes in, guys. It's time to save and say goodbye for now. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe you're enjoying the series. If so, please like, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. It helps a lot for my channel. Also, if you really want to help in a big way, you can become a member here on YouTube or on patreon.com/fluent. Feel free to look into that if interested. Next time, guys, we're going to check out the mayor. I missed a couple houses here, it looks like. And we'll check out the well and whatever this is and more. Lots of stuff going on, so stay tuned. Until next time, guys, be well, live well, stay well, and much love, peace, and joy. I hope you'll tune back in. More fun to be had. Take care, guys. Ciao for now.